Let's take a walk around the truck and have a look at the pre-start checks. The DAF key fob has a function for checking all the lights, including the connected trailers. Holding down this button for 2 seconds will start the check. All the lights will come on in a sequence and include parkers, dipped and high beam, indicators, driving lights, brake, fog and reverse lights. To stop the check, hold this button down again or unlock the truck. Pressing the unlock button will unlock the driver door and turn on the delayed interior lights. Press again within 3 seconds and the passenger door will be unlocked. Comfort unlock is engaged by pressing the unlock button again after unlocking the cab for 2 seconds. And this opens both the windows. Pressing the lock button will lock both the driver and passenger side doors. Pressing for 2 seconds on the lock button after locking the cab engages comfort locking and closes both windows. When the key fob battery needs replacing, remove the cover from the lock button side to avoid breaking the locking tab on the remote battery cover. Now that we have unlocked the cab, we can stow our gear and continue the pre-start checks of the truck. The front grille release handle is under the top step on the passenger side. For easy access, the grille lifts up and side fenders open outwards. It is important to do this before tilting the cab as it will prevent damage to the panels. Conveniently, the side fender holds the cab jack handles, left and right. Panel damage will be avoided if you use the provided jack handles. At the front of the vehicle we can check our cabin air filter, top up our coolant and our windscreen reservoir. We can inspect our lights and indicators, radar cover for adaptive cruise control, wiper blades can be checked and the windscreen can be cleaned. 2 recovery points are built into the truck. Should they be needed, they can be fitted with these pins to aid in recovery of a vehicle. On the passenger side, we can check for damage, clean our mirrors and windows, access the under bunk storage. The door is unlocked from inside the cabin. Our passenger side fender has a release button. This fender pulls out and swings forward to give us easy access to the AdBlue fill point. We can check that the fuel tank cap is secured. Refueling the truck should occur by filling the main tank first, recognisable by the external part of the fuel tank float, and then the auxiliary tank. We can check our air and electrical lines. We have access to our air tanks and low point drain valves. Tyres, wheels and wheel nuts can be checked for serviceability along with our mud guards and mud flaps. Our 3-piece mudguard design allows easy access should that be required. Check that the cab tilt dial is in the lower or down position, as this is also the drive position. We will demonstrate tilting the cab in another clip. At the rear of the vehicle we can inspect for damage and checking our lights is easy once the system check has been started. Trailer turntable or fifth wheel can be checked for obstructions, adequate grease and serviceability. Driveline components and inside the chassis can be checked to make sure there are no obstructions, faults or damage that should be reported and fixed. If a trailer is coupled, we can visually inspect the turntable jaws and the position of the locking handle. On the driver's side, we can check the other tyres, wheel nuts, guards and mud flaps, air tanks, lights, mirrors and windows. Access the battery isolator, battery box and the extra battery terminals. If your truck is fitted with an auxiliary fuel tank, it will have another cap to check. We have access to the underbunk storage area. Again, the door is released inside the cab. Once the external checks have been completed, it is time to enter the cab. The engine oil level, coolant temperature, soot filter, air pressure and battery energy level can all be checked through the new digital driver display. I'm going to check the oil level. It will be displayed on this screen. Press the scroll wheel and scroll down to the oil level check. It is really important not to overfill the engine oil level. This can cause engine damage and it is best practice to add less than is needed and then recheck the levels. The windscreen has 2 camera systems on it. The upper camera is for the lane departure warning system and the lower camera has a rain sensor for the windscreen wipers auto mode. It also has a daylight sensor. As you can see, our truck had low air pressure, so we had a red warning. But once the air pressure is built up, we can conduct our checks and get our journey underway. Remember, a thorough pre-start check allows us to find, report and fix small problems that could turn into a big problem on the side of the highway. For more information, consult your operator's handbook or call into your local DAF truck dealership.